Hello and welcome to CEO.CA's Inside the Boardroom. My name is James Petham and today I'm joined by Toby Pierce, CEO and Director of TAOIF. Toby, it's great to be chatting with you today.
Thanks, James. Good to chat with you as well.
So let's kick things off. For people who are familiar with TAOIF, can you wind back the years, tell us about the formation of the company, give us the elevator pitch.
Absolutely. So TAG has a long history. I joined in 2015. We were originally a New Zealand-focused company. We sold those assets, refocused on the Middle East, North Africa, specifically in Egypt. Brought on a new chairman, Abi Badwi, who's had multiple successes in the region. Went out and found a large acreage package covering 26,000 acres in the western desert of Egypt. Started drilling on that package in 2022 and successfully completed multiple wells in that region. We're just testing a horizontal well at the moment and expect flow rates any day now.
Great. Thank you so much for that overview. And we'll touch on those flow rate testing in just a moment. But I want to talk a little bit more about your exploration strategy. How did you end up identifying this project as a promising target? And are you doing any other exploration work, or are you now solely focused on the Western Sahara?
Yeah, we're focused solely on the Western Desert at the moment. It's we knew the oil was there. It's a discovered field. It's very similar to the Eagle Ford in South Texas. So we're very excited about the unconventional nature. What we've done is we've brought horizontal drilling techniques in and also multi-stage fracking. And that has proven to be quite successful.
Great. So can you tell us about the significance of those two specific techniques that you discuss, in multi-stage fracking and horizontal drilling? How is this unlocking value? And I guess you're looking at these flow rate tests that are coming up from the horizontal drilling. What are you expecting to see there?
Yeah, so our independent reserves auditors gave us, our RPS gave us approximately 1,000 barrels a day as the low rate for a flow test. Now that assumed 1,000 meter horizontal. We've drilled 310 meters in the horizontal section, and the significance of the multi-stage fracking is that it opens up what is quite tight rock, and the flow rates can be significantly larger over larger periods of time than if you just produce the well conventionally.
And at the project, can you tell us a bit more about what it's like, having boots on the ground there? What is the jurisdiction like to operate in? Is it friendly to this type of exploration and oil production? What's the infrastructure like? Can you paint us a picture?
Absolutely. We're very fortunate. The Egyptians are very well trained, very experienced in oil and gas, have a long history, good access to services, hardworking people, very, very supportive government. They're very pro oil and gas. They desperately need hydrocarbons, and they're very supportive of industry. Really good infrastructure in the region, in that there is multiple production facilities around us. We're fortunate that we have a partner that has a production facility about 6 miles away from where we're active, and that's connected to the Al Hamra oil terminal with a significant pipeline. So evacuation of our oil is not going to be an issue.
And you mentioned that you have flow test results coming up shortly. You're looking ahead to the rest of 2024. What can we expect in terms of other milestones or other catalysts?
Yeah, so those flow test results will be out, as I mentioned, very shortly. That'll be followed by an extended well test. We will put that well onto production as opposed to testing it. And there will be different measurements throughout the year that people will be looking for. We are also chatting with other groups in the region for acquisitions, so specifically in Egypt, to enhance our acreage package, etc. We'll be announcing a second horizontal well, so we will be looking to spud that at some point this year. And also, we have a vertical well that will be bring it back online, and people will be looking at that as well.
I mean, sounds like it's a busy year ahead. I guess just to wrap up, when people are looking at Tag Oil, in your view, what sets you apart from the competition? Why should people be paying attention to Tag Oil over another company in the region?
Absolutely. Yeah. So the difference that we bring to the table is we know the oil's there. RPS gave us over 500 million barrels of oil in place as a contingent resource. We've now successfully proven that we can flow the oil at fairly high rates. Now we need to demonstrate that we can do it through multiple horizontal wells, and the value of just 20 wells in the field, we see many more locations than 20 wells, is $420 million US is what RPS has given us. So we see significant value in the future, and provided we continue to execute, lower our costs, and increase our production, I think the stock will outperform many of our peers.
Great. Well, Toby, thank you so much for joining us today. Looking forward to hearing more updates from TAG over the coming year.
Great. Thanks, James.